If you don't want to spend a dime on an App Store game, no worries. I've got you covered with 40 amazing free iPhone and iPad games. This list is only focusing on games released in 2020. Number 40, we have Brawlhalla. This is a 2D platform fighting game in the same vein as Super Smash Bros. It has players going up against each other, and you must try to knock each other off the stage to win. Brawlhalla has full crossplay support too, and is playable with controllers and keyboards on iPads. Number 39 is Shadowgun Wargames. Wargames is a tactical FPS with fun 5 vs 5 battles. It's probably one of the best looking games on this list. I'd say it combines the gameplay of Team Fortress 2 and the art style of Overwatch, and it converts it into a little mobile adaptation. It's super fun. Number 38, we have Guardian Tales. Don't let the pixel graphics put you off. Guardian Tales is a terrific gem. It comes with fun puzzle solving, strategic action combat, dungeons and bosses, intense PvP, and great hero and weapon collection. It's a free game that you can spend a lot of time with. Number 37 is Eve Echoes. Eve Echoes is a spaceship MMO that is based on EVE Online. There is a massive world here to be explored, and on your journey, you can form alliances with other pilots, trade, and engage in fun combat. For MMO fans, this is a must-have. Number 36, we have Early Worm. What you're looking at is a worm who just wants to catch apples. This is an arcade physics-based platformer. If you're looking for something a little bit more casual, this is what I recommend. Its gameplay is super satisfying and the visuals are really nice. Number 35 is Warface Global Operations. Dynamic PvP battles await you in this one. Most FPS games don't work very well on touchscreen, but Global Operations has optimized itself for mobile devices with intuitive touch controls. You can play in different multiplayer modes, unlock lots of weapons, and play on unique maps. Number 34, we have Deckem. Deckem is a solitaire-style boxing card game. Players must try to survive 12 rounds with the champion of the world. It is endlessly replayable, has a great art style, it has simplified gameplay, and it has no ads or in-app purchases too. Deckem isn't out yet. It is coming on the 3rd of September 2020, but you can pre-order it right now on the App Store. Number 33 is Snapships. It is the year 2499, and your mission is to protect Earth with Snapships. Players can bring a spacecraft to life through the power of AR, and you can interact with the ships and use them in battles. It's one of the best AR games on the App Store right now. Number 32, we have The Everlasting Regret. This game is a narrative poem adventure. You'll learn about the history of Chinese literature through solving puzzles and by searching for paintings. It's a different kind of puzzle or adventure experience, but it's well worth it. The game actually has been adapted from the song of Everlasting Regret. Number 31 is KartRider Rush Plus. Kart racing on the App Store is nothing new, but KartRider Rush Plus is one of the best I've seen. It has well-balanced gameplay, no pay-to-win elements, a fun and approachable art style, and a big focus on multiplayer. There is a lot of content here too. Number 30, we have Respawnable Heroes. From the developer of Afterpulse comes Respawnable Heroes, a 4v4 tactical hero PvP action game. It's not the most groundbreaking one, and the character movement is a little bit wonky, but it's still pretty fun and every hero plays quite differently. Number 29 is Motable. Welcome to a multiplayer vehicle sports game. I like to think of this one as a 2D version of Rocket League for mobile, which isn't a bad thing. This game is great. You can only duel in 1v1 battles here, but there are loads of vehicle cosmetics, different cars, abilities, and so forth. It's a good little gem. Number 28, we have Dragon Raja. Originally out in beta in 2019, in 2020 Dragon Raja fully released on the App Store. It's an MMORPG with a big open world to explore, engaging combat, and advanced character customization. It's definitely a good one to play with some buddies. Number 27 is Soda Dungeon 2. Soda Dungeon 2 is a turn-based dungeon crawler. It lets you recruit a team of characters to go and raid dangerous dungeons, all on your behalf. You see, this is an excellent hands-on and hands-off game. Usually I don't like these types of games, but Soda Dungeon is something different. It's great. Number 26, we have Dirt Bike Unchained. Grab your ride and compete alone, or in challenges, or against online players across a range of different tracks, from a desert, swamp, and forest. This is not an open world bike racing game, nor does it have any open-ended elements. It all takes place on a straight line, but it's still pretty enjoyable. Number 25 is Spirit Sprint. Go through levels as different spirit animals. This one has outstanding platforming and a very nice art style. The game actually changes between 3 types of gameplay: flying, sprinting, and soaring. It's a super relaxing game and I highly suggest it if you're stressed out. Number 24, we have Extraordinary Ones. Extraordinary Ones is a new 5 vs 5 MOBA. MOBAs are nothing new on mobile, but Extraordinary Ones' main difference is a social system so players can make friends whilst they are playing the game. You can also pick from a pool of 34 heroes and each come with cool abilities. Number 23 is Endurance. Here we have a space shooting RPG. It also comes with a focus on storytelling and a retro pixel art style. Its gameplay is well designed and I really enjoy the different gameplay mechanics from tower defense, runner, action shooter, quests, and so forth. Number 22, we have Dino Squad Online Action. I love dinosaur games with sci-fi settings. It's been done before, and it's being done here too. Dino Squad is a multiplayer experience, mind you, with big maps and different ways to engage in combat. Maps can come with tall grass, hot lava, or flooding, so you always have to stay focused on your surroundings. Number 21 is Dead by Daylight Mobile. Dead by Daylight is an asymmetrical 4v1 multiplayer horror game. You either play as one of the survivors or as the hunter. Look, it's not a really terrifying experience, but it will make your heart rate go up when you're being hunted. It's also a good adaptation of the PC version. Number 20, we have Bombergrounds Battle Royale. Battle Royale games are still going strong in 2020. This one has an arcade tone where you place down bombs to blow up other players, crates, or open chests. Up to 25 people per match here, folks. Number 19 is Super Gigadroid. What you're looking at is a classic-inspired Metroidvania platformer. Like other games in this genre, levels start out easy but get very challenging later on. I'm surprised more people don't talk about this one because it's fantastic and has no ads or in-app purchases. Number 18, we have Legends of Runeterra. This is a strategy card game set in the League of Legends universe. Players can craft decks and take on opponents in matches that focus on strategizing more than luck of the draw. It's also a very well-balanced experience, in my opinion anyway. Number 17 is Democratic Socialism Simulator. Welcome to a quirky simulator that borrows the interface from dating app Tinder and the game Reigns. It lets you play as the first socialist president of the United States. You must make heaps of choices based on existing policy proposals. Number 16, we have Madden NFL 21 Mobile Football. Experience Madden NFL on the go. Create your own character, build a team, rise to fame, and enjoy the classic gameplay on offer. You have to actually enjoy this sport to have fun here though, otherwise it's not for you, obviously. Number 15 is Samsara Room. You are trapped in a strange room with one goal: escape. Samsara Room is a point-and-click adventure, so it will have you looking all over the room to find clues on why you're here and how to actually get out. It's 100% free with no ads or in-app purchases. Number 14, we have Bullet Echo. Bullet Echo is a really solid multiplayer stealth shooter. I love how your vision is limited here by only the beam of a flashlight. This means you'll have to listen carefully for enemy steps and shots. Make sure you work together with your team to win though. Number 13 is Tales of Crestoria. You know what? I'd say this is currently the best gacha game on the App Store. This game is a brand new Tales adventure experience for mobile. It blends turn-based JRPG gameplay with a dynamic storyline. It's pretty cool. It also has nice anime graphics and heaps of new characters. Number 12, we have HopBound. Again, don't be put off by the retro pixel art style, please. This is such a hidden gem on the App Store. It's a story-driven 16-bit platformer that is centered around the mind of Mayumi, if I said that correctly. This person is a very shy individual who must journey through an unsettling retro game to come to terms with the ghost of her past. Number 11 is Pokémon Café Mix. I didn't think I'd like Pokémon Café Mix, but surprisingly it's really good. It's a cute puzzle game where you are the owner of a cafe that serves meals to Pokemon. The puzzles work by linking Pokemon icons together. It's really quite satisfying. Number 10, we have Motorsport Manager Online. Motorsport Manager Online takes this series online for the first time. Players will create their own motorsport team and then compete against real managers in 10-person multiplayer races. The game now has improved 3D racing action too. Number 9 is Sandship Crafting Factory. Sandship is a factory management game that happens to be set in a post-apocalyptic sci-fi universe. You are in control of a massive, artificially intelligent mega factory that travels across this land. You must keep it running and build factories by using whatever you stumble across on your adventure. Number 8, we have V4. V4 is another MMORPG on the App Store. There are so many. You can play with people across iOS, Android, and PC here in cross-platform, and together you can explore huge locations and battle lots of creatures. Look, it doesn't do anything new, but fans of MMORPG should still have fun with it. Number 7 is Dungeon Faster. This is my favorite free card game on the App Store right now. It's actually a hybrid of dungeon crawler, turn-based strategy, and obviously it has a big focus on card gameplay. Hardly anyone knows about this one, so give it a go, download it, and let me know what you think. Number 6, we have Kickflight. Go into 3-dimensional area action in 3-minute 4vs4 battles. This game can be a little bit confusing at first, so hang in there to master the flying controls. There are different characters to pick up, unique abilities to use, and great anime-style 3D graphics. Number 5 is Stick With It. This is one of the most difficult games I've played on the App Store. Its difficulty could be compared to that of Getting Over It with Bennett Foddy. You play as a squishy blob that can stick to almost anything. You have to time your jumps to progress here. It's really challenging. Number 4, we have Bullet League. Fight and compete against other players in Battle Royale and Team Deathmatch. That's the premise of this one, really. It has pretty simple controls for the touchscreen, but you can also play with a controller if you'd prefer. I especially love how quick the matchmaking is here. Thank you. Number 3 is Dream League Soccer 2020. Dream League Soccer 2020 is a massive step up from the previous game, with 3D motion captured player moves, more licensed players, team customization, and improved in-game commentary. Oh, and it has more balanced gameplay too. It's a terrific soccer game. Give it a go if you're into soccer. Number 2, we have Pico Tanks. Pico Tanks is a multiplayer tank brawler. You can design your own tank, then go into fun 3v3 battles. There are quite a few maps, weapons, and modes to be found here, and it will keep you engaged for quite some time. The game might look easy, but it's more advanced than it appears at first glance. Number 1 is Project Rip Mobile. It's time to kill the undead in Project Rip. This is a fantastic arcade FPS with gorgeous graphics, sound design, and good movement. The game adapts to your playstyle. Maybe you'll choose an up-close loadout, or maybe you'll go for something safer to push the enemies away from a distance. Here are some bonus free games. Tau Ceti Technology Benchmark, I hope I said that name correctly, is a sci-fi FPS tech demo. It contains the beginning of the full game, which will be coming sometime in the future. Battle Legion Mass Battler has you going into massive 100 vs 100 unit battles. You can build an army and watch it pan out in your own time. Dadish is a retro platformer where you play as a dad or a radish, searching for his missing kids from the vegetable patch. It's a pretty funny concept. 4 months earlier is a narrative game that follows a British family. You switch between characters to help them cope with a series of traumatic events. Orb Mode is a multiplayer FPS that only has snipers. There are no other guns allowed. What did you think of this massive free list? Did you find an awesome free game for your Apple device? Let me know in the comments. This was a massive project to work on, so a like is greatly appreciated. Subscribe and turn on notifications to be alerted about future iPhone and iPad videos. Anyway, my name's Stewie, and thanks for watching.